All right, GBP USD is the pair, one of the pairs that I'm going over. I'm gonna try to make this quick. See, when I first started doing this, listening to everybody on YouTube, they say, hey man, if it's trending down, don't go against the trend. You can see that thing clearly trending down. But what I had to learn and find out is it's been trending down since 2014 and then 2017. Like this stuff is old. But then I come here, I'm on a daily time frame. But then I come here and I see like, okay, we started to move up ever since right up in here, this area right up in here, which is September of 2022. You know what I'm saying? It's like a year later. And what's been happening in that whole year is that this thing just has been moving up. That's what's been happening within the whole year, just been moving up. That's what's been going on. So why am I stuck on what's going on back here when that stuff was, you know what I'm saying, way 2014 and 16 and stuff like that? No, we need to be glued on what's going on now. So within the last year, we just been moving up, and that's just what it is. So we in the uptrend, right? Definitely in the uptrend. So this is the daily time frame, right? So another thing, what I like to do is I change colors on my support and resistance levels when I draw. Sometimes I might have to switch to the line chart to kind of see the thing clear. But from what I'm seeing now is I like to see the most touches, right? So we got this whole area right here where it touched that, and then it touched over here. You see what I'm saying? That's two areas from the daily time frame. All right, which is a two or three more touches. You know what I'm saying? Is a good area for support, good area for resistance or whatever. Um, so to let me know that this came from the daily time frame, I like to outline it in orange. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to switch colors. So whenever I go down to the smaller time frames, can y'all see me? So when I go down to the smaller time frames, I would know, like if I'm on the 30 minute or the 15, I would know like, hey, I'm coming in an orange area. This is a strong level of support or resistance. Right. So that's why I like to switch colors like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got another area right here that's been a good area, which some people say once it's violated, then it no longer counts. I don't believe that. Y'all can, you know what I'm saying, theorize that on how you want to, but I'm still seeing a lot of touches in this area or whatever. So it got to be a strong area because it did break that area, but it went right back up. So I don't believe because um it went past it that it's the support resistance level is no longer valid. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because we can come down, um, we can come down even more from here. You know what I'm saying? And we can stop at this area, and because it was respected so much, still get a bounce here. So I don't believe in like, oh, it validated, so it's no longer valid. Nah, I mean, however y'all do, that's totally fine. All right. So let me get up off this line chart. Okay, even up in here, find another key level. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of touches up in here too, two or more. You know, look like we struggled a little bit right here, but just couldn't make it. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So you got, you know what I'm saying? This area, this area, this area, which it couldn't break out. So that's why it ended up falling. All right, so that's another key level. All right, at this point it'll be resistance from the daily time frame. All right, let's bring the candles back, see how this thing look. Look good. Definitely look good. And then where you see us at right now, right? Remember the blue represented the uptrend that I drew from the daily time frame, right? Whenever I zoom out. So y'all can see within a year we just been trending up. So now well shit, y'all know, man, it's just been bouncing off. All right, boom. It still had go out uptrend line, boom. You see what I'm saying? And as you can see, it's just been bouncing off of it. Now we here at another bounce. You see what I'm saying? We here at another bounce off the trend line, directly off the trend line. Sometimes you don't get it directly off the trend line. Sometimes you might have to do a risk to reward ratio up in here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? See how I just shot up? Because if you're waiting for it to come to the exact point, a lot of times that's not gonna happen. All right, so boom, let's go ahead and clean these charts. Just want to show y'all that this is a valid trend line. Like we just not drawing a trend line just to be drawing it. It's in an uptrend and it's valid. So now we are here on the trend line. We are at another bounce, right? And almost at another level of support, you know. As you can see where it was coming down at here, here, here it came. Like we almost at another level. So, I mean, I'll do this. If it come down here, I'm taking the trade. Or if it come even close to here, I'm taking the trade. I set a stop loss probably down here. My stop loss would probably be 60 pips, something like that. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. See how this thing looking. It's looking even better. It's looking even better. Now y'all can see like the level that it touched on and everything, and touched all up in this area. Touched all up in this area. You know what I'm saying? So came up, came back down, touched all up in this area. You know what I'm saying? These are valid key levels. Boom, came up, came back down, came up again. Somebody could have been faked out. You can't win them all. This is a trade I probably would have took though when it bounced up again. But came back down. If I would have lost that one, I'd have won this one. You know what I'm saying? Held the back up here, would have won that one. You know, so your risk always got to be less than your reward. Of course, everybody know that. So right here, I probably would have risked, you know what I'm saying, 88 pips. You know, then I would have had to make that money back down here somewhere. You know, this is the 4-hour time frame. I'm sure when I go down to the 1 hour and stuff like that, I would have entered this trade about right here. And if I would have held to the next level, which that's what a lot of rich people do now, 167 pips versus the 88 I lost. So I'm still up. You know what I'm saying? So 4-hour time frame. I really don't like drawing a whole lot, but sometimes you can't help but notice that you can still see a key level on like these time frames. I like purple. I like purple for my 4-hour. So let me make it bigger to show y'all what I'm talking about. So see how we bounced off this, broke through, came back, got up on this again, got up on the same level again. This key level again went up. You know what I'm saying? Came back down, broke through it, went up, touched it again here, touched it again here. You know what I'm saying? Like we really back up in here for support. I just don't like what they call a kangaroo tail. You know what I'm saying? So like this right here just showing where the sellers came in and pushing the market down. So really, I wouldn't take a buy trade right here, even if it looked good for the support level. I got to see some more bullish candle that's not closing with kangaroo tail. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like doing that, like draw, but you got to sometimes. You know, it's a trend inside of a trend. Sometimes it's support and resistance inside of support and resistance from higher time frame. All right, let me go to the 1 hour time frame. See what I can see how everything look. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, still falling in place. You can see it more clear now. Look, look, you can see it more clear now. Then we got lost down here in the big one, in the big boy, right? The orange. This is our daily time frame. So, you know, it's a strong level. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I marked this for the daily time frame. So if it's coming up in this area, it's strong. We know it's going to bounce. You know what I'm saying? It's going to do its thing. All right. So basically, man, 1 hour time frame, we're here. I'm waiting on it to come down a little bit more before I consider taking a trade on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on you to come down a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? For me to take a trade. I ain't saying you got to come all the way down to my daily time frame support. But if you even come like right here, well, we already know we're in an uptrend, y'all, firm for a whole year. So I'm gonna remove this, make it clear. But if you even come close, right? You come close, like back down here, something like that. And if the risk to reward ratio is right, and I see like bullish movement, then I may take a trade. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you fall down like right up in here and I see bullish movement, then I set my stop loss at 70 pips. Let's just say 75. You know what I'm saying? So just a little bit under the major support level. And then dog, literally I will put my phone down because I don't be wanting to take profits up in here. I want to hold till we get to like this level or the next key level. You see what I'm saying? Because this thing swing from level to level. But my take profit will probably be somewhere up in here like 118, 20 pips, you know what I'm saying? Risking like, you know what I'm saying, 75. You always got to make more than you risk. If not, then you're hustling backwards. So that would be my trade. I'm gonna watch GBP USD, man. Tell me how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like trying, getting these millions up out this market like everybody else, bro. We all gotta kind of like talk to each other about what's going on. That way, if we make a mistake, we'll say, "Oh, that's what happened." You know what I'm saying? And hey, then we look for the next setup. You know what I'm saying? But I am watching GU. It is what it is. Thank y'all for watching this. I'll be back with another pair. And just tell me how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? GU. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. This is the violation. You know when I said it was violated when it came down a little bit right here. But don't make it not a key level, because look how it came right back up, retested, came back up, retested the same area, bro. It just struck out. So I don't say that it's invalid just because it been violated a little bit, because it came right back up and touched 1, 2, 3 more times before it shot back to the upside. So it is what it is. That's why I feel like I feel about certain things. Sometimes you might get a trade like this here. You know what I'm saying? Well, it ain't perfect. So this was our resistance area, and you see how it traded up. It came down, but look at that red candle. We know not to trade unless we get like a decent confirmation. But the man thing just bust right through there. You see what I'm saying? Um, at the end of the day, shit, you could have took a trade here. You know what I'm saying? At discounter. But either way it goes, you would have got stopped out depending on your stop loss. You see what I'm saying? So stop loss would have been, see, remember I was saying 75 pips. So do it up under give yourself some breathing room. You know what I'm saying? So, but my thing is, just because it shot through here, this is why you got to give yourself time. You might have seen it came right here. It might have came right here. You might, I'm finna trade it. But if you would have put your stop loss too tight, man, that thing would have buried you. But you could have put your stop loss like right at about 75 pips. And then you could have said, okay, shoot, my take profit gonna be the next level, what is it? Lower high. The previous high. Let's just call it the previous high. So stop loss could have been around the previous high. This is what I like doing. This is where I learned how to take profit at right here at the previous high. Boom. That's why I like to take profit at. So if I did, go in right here. Let me zoom in so y'all can see the candle that I'm talking about. This is the bullish stuff that I be looking for whenever we get closer to the area of support or whatever. Some people like to use EMAs, 20, 50, you know what I'm saying, whatever that does for you, you know what I'm saying? Because if you'd have used the 20 here to, above the 20 trade, and you could have been straight right up in here. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes EMAs is good. I just don't really use them, you know what I'm saying? But it can be a confluence. All right. All right. But if you would have took this trade here like I would have, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I would have took it there, and I would have held to like up in here, because this was the previous high. Like, I like to trade levels, man. So that's where the money at. So I would have risked like 75 pips to make, what I'm saying, almost 100 pips. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? First thing about it is, it ain't a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio and all that. But what you got to understand, what we got to understand is, we're going to win more than we're going to lose with these setups. Like, it is what it is. So by this thing shooting straight through, like, we know, like, all right, man, let's just wait till it come back and, you know what I'm saying, get on our level. And it did. And you could have made money again. If you didn't have a stop tight loss here, or if you got stopped out here, you could have came back and tried it again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's GU. That's GU, man. I'll be back with another pep. Try to see how to end this thing, man.